Good day. YouTube. What are you doing to me? Hello, we're back. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, I've no idea what happened there, mate. It just randomly decided it was going to stop because, you know, YouTube. YouTube doing YouTube shit again. It's like, come on, YouTube, get your shit together. I get it. I know we're not major streamers, mate, but, you know, basic things like not randomly shutting my stream down or when it doesn't notify you when people message you. That's it, mate. That's it. YouTube being YouTube, mate. I don't mind, but you just know for a fact that major streamers never have this bullshit. That's what I said. I know we're not major streamers, you know what I mean? I know I'm only a little guy, but, you know, basic functionality such as not cutting my stream or actually notifying me when people unsubscribe to put a video up. Just the basic shit. It'd be nice if it'd work. I'm not asking a lot. Just some basic functionality would be nice. That's all I'm saying. Oh, of course there's zombies in here. Right, we need to find a shop. I'm going to have to do box trick again in a minute and see if I can't find a shop. Where the f did you two come from? Fucking zombie ambush. I'll see how it is. I'll see how we're doing it 7 days. Give me 2 seconds, that one, mate. I can't type it in at the moment. While I'm just entertaining some friends. Apparently, 7 days decided I wanted to get ambushed. Oh, nice. Vehicle extended storage mod. Come on. Now we're talking. Finally, a little bit of freaking luck. Okay, lose a bit of seeds. I'm not losing my XP drink. I've got to keep hold of that. Right, let me just plonk my ass out of the way a sec. So I can... at one. Let me just reply. Be nice 7 days. Do not spawn zombies in behind me while I'm just trying to do this. Da, 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 da. Not for 2 seconds, people. There we go. My mate's asking where my channel is. He can't find it, so I'm just responding. Okay, we don't get dysentery, but we've got to do that for the challenge, I believe. So there you go. I've drank from a non-clean water source. That's that done. Right, we need a shop, and I need a place to set up a freaking base. Is that bullets I see in there? Oh, okay, get rid of auto shell. I'm not fussed about auto shell at the moment. We're not close to having a vehicle, so it's not major. You're not gonna let me place that. Oh, you'll let me place it there. That'll do. Let's have a look. Do we have a shop in this shithole? Don't tell me only traders in that town back there, because that's just shockingly bad. I want to be able to run missions. Seems with the intelligence tree, that is where we get most of his benefits from. Although, there's a town down there, but that looks like burnt lands to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like the burnt lands, but we might have to head that way. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look, Grim. What is it this time, pal? A girl asked me today, what's up? I said, if I fell, you will. Dude. How you doing, Grim? Need a town that's got a fucking trader. Well, let's first one for Brendan, because we're nice. Do you know what? We might have to risk it. We might just have to risk it in the burnt biome. Because it don't look like the grasslands has got another trader nearby. It looks like he's all the way over near Brendan, but obviously Brendan needs that place. So do you know what? Fuck it. Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I'd agree with you and say it's another cold day, mate, but from what I gather, mate, where I am when I say cold, it's not quite the same as when you say cold. We don't get it quite that cold over here, mate. Not that I'm complaining. I don't do cold, mate. I'm afraid I am polar opposite to MDN on that one. When MDN whinges about the fact there's no snow and shit like that, I'm like, no. You can keep the snow, mate. I don't want snow. I don't need snow. I don't like snow. I don't want snow. That's my retirement plan, mate. So that kids have grown up and they've got houses of their own and families of their own and all that shit, mate. That's my retirement plan. I'm going straight into that travel agent and I'm telling them straight, like, I want to move to somewhere when after the word snow, I want someone to look at me like I am speaking a foreign fucking language. That's where I'm moving to. That is my retirement plan in a nutshell, mate. I want to go somewhere where snow just does not exist. I am definitely not one of these guys that goes outside building snowmen enjoying the winter wonderland. Ugh, God no. No. I'll leave that entertainment for MDN to have. He can enjoy all the snow he wants. I'll sit at window with a nice hot cup of coffee. That's my version of playing it snow. Like, you lot go outside, it's snow and play. You build all the snowmen you want. Build a massive igloo. I'm going to stand at window with a hot cup of coffee and I'll watch you build it. So I've sure as hell's got no interest. I've got a sneaking suspicion, I thought this was another city in grasslands, but judging from the size of them buildings, I've got a sneaking suspicion that's going to be a fucking Ironland city. You don't get cities like that in the grassland, that's going to be Ironlands there, isn't it? I need to be in all weather, son. No. I don't mind wind, mate. I don't mind wind, I don't mind rain. I can deal with that, don't bother me. I don't mind it when it's red hot, I can deal with that. It's just snow. It's literally just snow, mate. I am like a bear. I see snow hit that ground, mate. I'm fucking hibernating. If somebody wakes me up or rings me, mate, to get me to come outside in snow, somebody better either be dead or well on the way towards it. It better be a life or death situation if you're dragging my ass out in snow. With the exception of Andrew and Luna. My two adorable babbies can get me outside in snow, but that's reluctantly. I will do it, but reluctantly. Wind can fuck. Oh yeah, I suppose wind. I'm saying that, but it depends on what line of work you're in. I suppose I've seen some lines of work where people are like, I've done a lot of construction work, and like you talk like scaffolding, and like I fucking hate being up on scaffolding. I don't mind heights, but not when it's windy. I like to feel sturdy. You know what I mean, mate? I don't like being up high when the scaffolding's going like this. No, thank you. I'll take a hard pass on that one. I'm not too bothered when it's a little bit of breeze. I can live with shit like that, but no, when it's getting to the point where it's that windy that your entire scaffolding you stood on is literally swaying with the trees, I'll take a hard pass. Okay, we don't want to be over there. I wanted to explore that. I thought it was a city, but we'll have to go there later when we're better equipped. That's definitely Ironlands. We are not kitted to be fighting Ironland zombies. Not with a level 3 bastard anyway. No, thank you. That's not going to end well. What's that make you? Last storm we had was the big one, dropped a couple of feet of snow. We've only had about a foot so far, mate. We had about a foot other day, but it literally pissed it down a few like an hour or so later, so it just melted basically. So I weren't complaining. It weren't that bad. I had to put up with it for an hour or two, but it melted after that, so that's fine. Other than that, we haven't really had much this year, to be honest with you. Usually we get snow right bad up here. Because I want to, where I live, it's like on top of all hills and stuff in Sheffield. Like, usually when it snows, it comes bad. But this year we're relatively mild, so I'm not complaining. I think you're ready. Yeah, that's it, mate. I don't mind heights, mate, as long as when I'm standing on sturdy, but I like to keep my feet firmly planted, mate, as a general rule. I'm not going to lie. I prefer my feet firmly planted where it's sturdy ground. I'm not so bothered by heights. I used to go fucking free running all the time. The town where I grew up, I had a little parkour route that I used to do through town centre. I could literally get across almost every rooftop in town centre. One or two little gaps you had to jump. Well, I said little, couple of metres, but still. Couple of little gaps, but other than that, you could literally run and jump from almost every rooftop to every rooftop. It was fantastic. I'm not that bothered by heights. I'm just not that fussed about standing on something. Like I said, when I see trees swaying and I see whatever the fuck I'm stood on swaying with the trees, I'm like, not too happy with that. I think I'll pass, thanks. I think some people have just got more sense than me, mate. I'll tell you that, or less sense, depending on how you want to look at it. I had seen a couple of YouTube videos where you watch people do these fucking insane jobs, man, in foreign countries, where like fucking power lines, like they're literally balancing on fucking power lines, like fucking doing maintenance on it and shit. Fucking lines are literally going like that. I'm like, oh, now, dude, no. You could not fucking pay me enough. Yep. I went down on my ass about 4 times the other day. We had a little bit of snow, mate. It melted, but there were obviously we are cold. It's been there were little patches of ice for the next couple of days, and I went on my ass at least 4 times. I can guarantee you, if there's ice on the floor, you can have a tiny little patch. Rest of it's clear. There's one tiny patch of ice. I'm that idiot that's slipping on that patch of ice, without a doubt. We're walking back from shop and that. Oh, mate. I was basically ice skating rather than walking. Kids thought it was fucking hilarious, man. They were being so supportive. Absolutely cackling the bollocks off because I'm sliding all over the place. New job, you got a new job, pal? Nice. Yeah, I understand. I've been at scaffolding the last few weeks. Yeah, it's fucking horrible when it's windy. I hate it. I really do not like it. Not when it's swaying. No. No, thank you. Fuck that. I can do almost any job, but there's certain jobs I'm just a no-go for me. Like I said, I don't scaffolding when it's windy. Nope. Or mining. As Grim said, he used to work in a mine, I believe, but I couldn't do that. Anything resembling confined spaces and me do not go together. I like to be out in the open and fucking free. Same reason why I couldn't do an office job. I'll tip the hat to Mikey. I could working from home is one thing, but I couldn't do an office job. I couldn't be in some tight little office when I was on it now. That shit would drive me fucking nuts. In fact, I've done them jobs in the past. It does drive me nuts. I'm definitely more of a labourer. I'm definitely more of a hands-on guy. Like, if you want to put me to work physically doing something. Get me active. Don't just sit me in a fucking chair 9 hours a day. Like, no. I can't cope with that shit. And nothing customer facing. I definitely don't do well with fucking customers because I have not got the patience to deal with That's me, mate. That's me. I've done office work in past, mate. When it's all that were available, I've took it. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking, it is what it is. But I'm definitely not a fan of. Definitely not a fan of. Oh my god, I need another grasslands fucking place that's got a town. This looks like a small town. I've got a trader around here somewhere. That'd be nice. Oh no, I definitely prefer. I like outdoorsy jobs. I like being out in nature. I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer to be open space and freedom. As a rule, it's not always possible, but I've done a little bit of office work. I've done some retail. I've like most of customer facing. Actually, I had a part-time board job for a while. That were okay, but I don't react well with arsehole customers. I haven't got the patience for dealing with people's bullshit. Which, unfortunately, in them line of work, sometimes you've just got to smile through your teeth and, yeah. which unfortunately for me is definitely it's not one of my strong suits. Some people can do that, and I tip the hat to them. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it and don't get fired, I'll be honest with you. It's like kid's mother. She used to work in Mackie D's back when we first got together, and like some of the stories I've heard from her, like some of the shit the fucking customers do to staff, I'm like, your guys don't get sacked for nutting people, I'll never know. I've heard stories from her where, like, yeah, she's had milkshakes thrown in her face. There were some members of staff that, because they're open quite late, that one. Can't remember if it was 24/7 or just like a late closing one. But they've had pissed up people coming into fucking Mackie D's, and yeah, like literally, I think she said like one at last of the work behind counter. Some dude just walked in, flopped his cock out, and literally just pissed all over her. I'm like, I'd be getting sacked so quick. My ass would be getting fired same day I got hired, because I'm sorry. I'm a pretty placid person usually by nature, but the first person who pisses on me or throws a milkshake in my face for no reason is straight up getting nutted. I'm about to plant my forehead straight on the end of his nose, which I'm pretty sure they don't really look kind upon, but I couldn't do that. Couldn't do out like that. I can't do that type of job. I have not got the patience for arseholes to be able to do that type of job. And managers, yep. So it's 50-50 with managers, because some managers can be absolutely sound. I used to do factory work in B&M, unloading lorries and stuff. There were two managers there. We had one in charge at like the factory port itself, and then we had floor manager. And the guy that was in charge at factory, like, he was fantastic. He was such a lovely bloke. Formed a good friendship with him. He was a sound bloke, man. We used to chat about Marvel and comics and all that shit, man. He was like, as long as you got your work done, he was so laid back and so chill about his approach. As long as the work got done. That's the only time he'd get pissed off as if he was slacking. But as long as work were getting done, he was absolutely fucking fantastic to work with. Unfortunately, can't say the same for the floor manager. She was a right. I have never heard anyone bitch so much about work not being done, coming from the person that probably did the least amount of fucking work in that entire building. Oh, there's still 300 pallets that need emptying, blah, 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 blah. Like, here's an idea, love. Do you know what's going to get it done quicker? Do you know, instead of standing there smoking fags every 2 seconds, bitching about it not getting done, just a suggestion, pull your finger out, fucking ship in. I guarantee you that's going to get the work done fucking a lot faster. You and your little fucking pals that are all up each other's asses, if you all stopped smoking every 2 minutes and chatting away, you actually pulled your finger out and did some fucking work with the rest of us, we'd probably have it fucking done by now. But no, she was, yeah, she was one of them, mate. She was happy to tell others what needed to be done, but when it came to actually doing something herself, it was every and any excuse to get out of it. Okay, that time was further down that way. And I'm afraid I do not have the patience for fucking managers like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm sure his name was Gav, but he was fucking, oh man, he was spot on. He would, he'd bitch about work getting done if it weren't getting done, but to his credit, he weren't one of them managers that sat on his ass letting all skivvies do work, you know what I mean? He'd be right there with you fucking chipping in, mucking and getting it done, so I didn't mind it when he bitched about work not being done, because he's pulling just as much weight as the rest of us. Working at hospital or something. Yeah, yeah. You can get some real fucking weird fucking situations in hospital, mate. My mother worked in She went into care home before she retired, but she would have. Before she went into care home, she used to work at Rotherham General, local like general hospitals, like where I grew up. She used to work in there, and she used to work on mental health ward, and oh, you get some right fucking crazy ass stories out of hospital, I can imagine. I will read your comment in 2 seconds. Oh, I have seen it, Kingsley. Let me just beat this zombie to death. What will that, mate? I have had a lot in my retail days. Nice, drugs, sick. Fucking Jesus. Oh, wow, yeah, no. Yeah, it fucking sucks, mate, when managers are assholes. That's why I said it's always nice when you get a decent higher up, you know what I mean? Because it happens so rarely. When you do actually get one, you appreciate it. Oh, this is end at town. Still no trader, for fuck's sake. I want a trader. Hey, how do, sassy? Hurry up and get your ass on, bro. I've left the first town for you to loot, dude. That was nice. First town and shit's all for you, mate. So you've got somewhere to do a lot of looting and shit like that, and, you know, get your ranks up with you being new to the game and shit. So I've left that first town for you to matter. Oh. Yeah, I don't do ass kisses either. Same as I don't do being over the top friendly. I'm there to do a fucking job. Like, I'm civilized. I mean, I'm not a cunt with people for no reason, but when people are just constantly nattering at me, it's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, I'm not trying to be a prick, but I'm here to do a fucking job. So with greatest of respect, you know, instead of bitching at me, I'm trying to, like, on break, talk to me all you want, but when I'm actually doing my work, just let me do my fucking work, because that's what I'm here for. Like, I'll work hard, but I believe in working hard to get paid hard, you know what I mean? So if I'm doing a job, just let me do my fucking job. So... But no, yeah. Like I said, that floor manager, mate, that what issue I had with her, mate, because she'd never do any fucking work, and there were 2 others in there, that even though they're meant to be helping us unload bodies, they would literally stand there smoking fags all day with her. Like I said, we had one part-timer, he was part of their little clique, but he was only there part-time, so it didn't bother me, because I barely ever saw him. But when they were there, he pissed me off, because like I said, all 4 of them would just be stood there smoking and talking, and then the bitching and whinging that we still got fucking 300 pallets to move, and I'm like, well, this 4 of you just stood there, dickheads. Chip in. Get it done a lot fucking faster if you stop fucking talking and actually pull your fingers out your ass and give some help with, you know, the job you're getting paid to do. Just a small idea, but if you actually want to put a bit of work in, it'd be nice. Trader. I'm sure that's a trader. Fine. Fudge. Finally. Whoa, zombie. Trader. Right, now we need to find somewhere to set up a base in local area. Go and grab a mission, and then we need to find somewhere to set up a basic base. Finally, Jesus. Stuff I do for you honestly, Brendan, dude. I've left you that first time, mate. I've basically spent last fucking day just wandering around trying to find a fucking trader. Hello. How are we doing, Mr. Trader? Right, let's go sell you some stuff so I've got some inventory space free. And then we're getting low on food and water, so we definitely need to find somewhere to settle. Worst part of doing any job is... Yeah. I wish I could argue with you, mate, but you're not wrong. Hmm? How did you change the circle from... Oh, you go into your settings, mate. Go into your settings, go down to camera. And then, well, you go down to your broadcasting settings, then you go down to camera, and then, like, all your different... If you go down, it'll tell you, like, you, like, change the shape and all that shit, the volume, yada, yada, yada. You just switch it out in there, mate. I was doing the manager's job when they weren't doing it. Yeah. That's it, mate.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you.
Have to walk me through it, right? You have to give me a sec, mate. Let me just get a mission.
If you want a job from me, I'd say it's been an honor to work with you.
If Screen goes blue, people, bear with me. I'm just going
lie.
through settings with Sassy so he knows what he's doing with his fucking camera. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Go to settings. All the way to the bottom, capturing broadcasts. Yep. You can't see it, mate, because it'll take camera blue. Broadcasts, camera, and then it's on there, mate. Right, could you hear that, Brendan? Go to your settings, mate. Go down to broadcasts. Go down to your camera. Click on it. Where it says camera and shit. And then in there, mate, you'll have a cut art and all that lot. And it'll have a list of shit. You can turn it big, small, change shape of it, all that jazz. You'll find it in there, mate. Up nice and early tomorrow doing a bit of this. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. Bit of airsoft. Only been airsoft once. Been paintballing plenty of times, but only had a chance to do airsoft once. But yeah, oh, it's fun. Love it. Have a good one, mate. Shoot some peeps for me. The thick mine. How you doing, pal? How you doing? Welcome to the Nuts House, mate. Yeah, I'm currently just trying to find a place to set up for when you get back, mate. I know I'm trying to find this initial setup base, but no, thanks for stopping in anyway, Kingston, mate. Always nice to hear from you, pal. Like I said, make sure you shoot a couple of people for me tomorrow. Have some fun with that. Yeah, man, can't wait to hear about it, mate. That's what we know how many you put down. Love a bit of airsoft and paintballing. I love shit like that. Although it does come fucking keen, them paintballs. Like, airsoft hurts a little bit, but it's not as bad. But them paintballs on bare skin. Oof. That's not comfortable. Voice chat. What? Have you opened a voice chat on WhatsApp? Oh, you sent it him on WhatsApp. Okay, that's fine. Thought you were talking to me then. I'm confused as shit. Right. Where are we going to set up that one, dude? We need a place to set up a little base. We've got a shop near us, which I'm happy with. That's all I wanted. I wanted a shop. So now I just need to find somewhere to set up a house. We need a basic base so I can start putting some shit away. I'll get some basic mining done, but obviously I don't have to worry too much about mining, because I know when you get here, you'll kick fuck out of that when you get back, mate, so I don't have to worry too much about thingy. I'll get a basic mine up and running while you're gone, Paul, but I will leave I'll probably take it down to Bedrock and make a start just to get some materials, mate. But when you get back, I'll just leave it at Bedrock and I'll leave you to do whatever you wanna do. I'll let you sort that out. Right. Do I want to build my own base, or should we just take over the house? Choices. Might do a bit of both, actually. I could just extend it. Do you know what? We're going to take over the house. That's going to be the first thing we do. We're having a house. We are taking over a building. Just so I can put some shit down. Oh, we're going to have his own base, mate. I'm just taking over the building. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to build off it as well and make his own, but I'm just going to take over the building for somewhere to put some shit for now. But we are going to extend off it. That's the plan anyway. Oh, trust me, mate. I'll build us a nice house, mate. I'll not be building an underground city, mate. Wrong person for that, dude. I prefer building above ground. In fact, do you know what this will do? There's some nice flatland outside back at shop. Do you know what, mate? I'm going to set up around here. I like this. This is all nice and flat. Right, let's just kill this zombie, and then we'll start getting some basic shit put down. Hello, zombie. Excuse me. You're ignoring me, you asshole. Hello. How you doing, pal? Bad zombie. My god, I can't wait to reset once I get leveled up a bit and get so fucking a better weapon. Yeah, this'll do. We're gonna live here, mate. It's nice and flat. We're next at trader for missions. I'm gonna live here. And when you get back, you can do the mining aspects. Like I said, I'll get a basic mine up and running, but I'll leave the proper mining to you. Seeing as you enjoy doing that aspect of it. I'll not argue with you. I'm more than happy for you to take care of the mining. Like I said, I'll get a basic mine going, because obviously I'm going to need space to put shit down, but I will leave the mass majority of that shit for you to do. Citizen how much you love your mining. I'm sure there's a... Is there a rounded... I'm sure there's a rounded corner. I'm like 90% sure there is. I'm pretty sure I'm not fucking crazy. No, I want the full block corner, but I'm sure there's a rounded variation on it. Thought so. No, that's not a full corner. That's not the right piece. I know for a fact there is a full rounded corner. I have used it in the past. Because I believe it was good old Raven who pointed it out to me. I'm going to paint it anyway, so it doesn't matter. That'll do. It's a rounded corner. Thank you. No, I weren't going fucking crazy. Are you loading up, Brendan? You getting on? You're going to need to start your base, dude. I'm going to build us a fucking garage as well, mate. How long is that? That's plenty big enough. That's more than big enough. That'll do. Where's it gone? Oh, do you know what? I can't be asked to find it again. There's an easier way of doing that. Bob, thank you. Nope. Boom. I believe that's about right. We're going to need more blocks, I think. Thank you. Yes, I know you're hungry, dude. I'm gonna sort you out shortly. Stop whinging. Just need to find a water source as well, so I can get some water to purify. Gonna need a ton of these. We need to get more wood at some point too. Check it up to 100 for now. Thank you. Okay, let's put some blocks down first actually, because I need to put some crates on floor so I can actually get some of this shit emptied. There's no chat party. Yeah, I fired up on. If you give me a sec, I'll open a chat party, mate. Just bear with me, Paul. I'll hop on one at usual group that we use. There you go. There is a chat party open. Hey, how you doing, Paul? Possibly. Right, first things first, I'll organise this shit later, but for the time being, let's just empty my fucking inventory. Oh, everyone's gonna need cement, mate. I was just saying, mate, if you, like I said, you can patch up with me if you want, mate. Like I said, if If nobody else is bothering me, well, like I said, mate, if nobody else wants you at their base, mate, you can always come stack up with me, mate. I'm more than happy for you to come fucking stack over here, mate. Ooh, he's ambitious, but I like it. Right, I need to get some water. There's a bridge there, which means there's water. You'd have to dig higher up, mate. It's building underground is a very long-winded process if you're wanting to build high, because you've got to sort of dig down first, but then you've got to build like scaffolding to be able to dig up to clear space for buildings. It's not impossible. I've done crazier builds, mate. I've recreated vaults from Fallout. I've fucking, back before it got updated and they reset everything, I started building the Hive from Resident Evil. So it's not impossible to do it. It's just, it is a very slow. If you don't want it to cave in and ruin your build, it's a very slow, methodical process. It's not a fast build. It's one of them. I'd advise, if he wants to do that, I'd advise him to set up a temporary base first. Like, get his shit built up, and then sort of build his city over time, and then eventually transition into the city, rather than just trying to do the city off the bat. That would be my personal advice for him anyway. That'd be like you want to make that an over time process, not an instant build. It's... Yep. It'd have to go to bedrock, and then it'd need moving further away from my location. Otherwise, it's going to destabilise the ground I'm currently building on. Oh yeah, like I said, that's what I said, mate. It's not a fast build. If you got to build an entire city like that's an overtime thing. Because that's what I did with my vault build when I basically fucking recreated a vault style thing, you know, from 7 days. Not from 7 days, from Fallout. I built a temporary base, basically like a small base of operations, not fancy, just a basic base of operations while I got the first bit set up. Basically, I built like the vault entrance and the foyer, and then I set up in the foyer until I got the rest of it finished, and then I just moved my shit further back once I'd got foyer sorted. We're all going to come together for Horde Night. Even if we've all got our own bases, we'll have a. Oh, that's my idea. Personally, I don't care, mate. Oh shit, I put too many down. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck a duck. Yeah. No, I don't think you can. No, I don't think you can pick crates back up. No. Yeah, my idea was unless people want to do Horde Nights by themselves, I'm not fussed. But my idea was to do like a central location. So, you know, you can have your own base, but I'd have like a central location that everyone's aware of, and I'd be like, look, that's where, when Horde Night hits and shit hits the fan, we'll group up here to back each other. That's why I said, personally, I'd have a central, I'd have a central location for Horde Night where we can all just group back up, and that way, you know, if you're doing your own build, you can do your own build, you can do whatever you want to do, like, during the week, and then as soon as it gets to day 7, we'll just, we'll all converge on Horde base, and kick some ass. And then once Horde Night's out of the way, you can go back to doing your own thing if that's what you want to do. So I just figured that way everyone can still have their own base. I know some people want to build their own shit, and I'm happy with that. Like, alright, you go build what you want to build. And we'll just, like I said, when it gets to Horde Night, we'll all come and back each other up, and then as soon as Horde Night's done, you can go back to doing whatever you want to do. Right, I need to clear them boxes. I didn't mean to put that many fucking boxes down. God damn it. Right, eggs and meat. Eggs. Meat. It's not that it matters, because we're not kitted up really to have a... We're not kitted. It's not that. I'm going to put it in ingredients box, but I haven't read enough magazines to be able to do bacon and egg and shit like that yet. I think I'm just on basic meat at the moment. So, but I'm still trying to organise. So for the time being, I can live on tin food that I find when I'm out and about. I'm just going to put the ingredients in there for the time being. Are you there, Brendan? Are you alive? Don't know if you're still in chat or not, mate. I don't know what you're up to, but... You were trying to sort his camera out last afternoon. Oh, you're cooking at the moment. No worries, bro. Cook your lunch, bud. I had mine earlier. I did myself some. I did myself a nice Mediterranean dish. Oh, I can't go wrong with a good shepherd's pie. You can't go wrong with a good shepherd's pie, mate. Oh, mate, not like it. One of the first things I missed about living at home when I moved out, mate. Proper mother's Sunday dinner. Oh, come on. You can't beat shit like that. That's proper. That's where it's at, mate. Right. We've got cooking done. Hey, we got some drinking water finally. Spot on. Eh? Nah, this is not, mate. This is not, mate. You want to see what it's going to be like when I'm done? No, I don't think I'm going to walk this time. Not this time. Right, we do need to get some more materials built up though, so let's put those in there for now. Reorganise that shit, and then go back. Nope. Well, NG's out for tonight. She were on earlier, but she were playing COD with Brendan and them lot, so I jumped on COD for a bit. But then I said I'm getting off because obviously there's new world, we've got all the shit that needs sorting out, and obviously because I know we're coming together for Horde Night, but because we're all having his own bases and shit, I want to get on and start cracking on. So I jumped off the COD to come. I went and had something to eat, had my Mediterranean fish, and then once I'd done munching my Mediterranean fish that I cooked, I I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to play some 7 days and get cracking. Yeah, well, they're a bit stronger because obviously we upped difficulty, didn't we? We put it to up a little bit, so. But they're not too bad to deal with at the moment, mate. I've dealt with them alright. They're not the worst I've ever had to deal with to begin with, so we're doing alright at the moment. Well, no, because when you get back, we'll have upgraded shit by then. Obviously, your skills will need upgrading, but in terms of equipment, we should have some decent shit by then. And obviously, you'll not need to worry about experience, because while you're doing mining, you'll be earning fuck tons of that anyway, so. I've no idea what the plan with that is, mate. I don't know if we're all having separate groups, if we're all in the same group, but either way, you'll be teamed up with someone, so either way, you'll be earning XP, because you'll be doing mining, and obviously, whoever your team will be killing zombies. So yeah, either way, you'll be getting XP, mate. Like I said, whoever you're teamed up with will be getting kills while you're mining, so. And like I said, if nobody else wants you on their team, mate, you're more than welcome to join mine. I'll not complain about having a fucking miner on go, mate. Definitely not. It's a fair trade, mate. Fair fucking trade. That's why I had no issue doing it last time, mate. When you said I need food and water, I'm like, oh, hey, dude, the amount of cobblestone and cement you were kicking at, mate. I'm like, if all you require is a bit of food and water, mate, I will go get you food and fucking water. If that's the trade-off, I give you food and water, you give me thousands of cobblestone and cement. Hey, no issue, dude. I'll get your munchies. I'll bring you some Mackie D's back from your travels. There's no issue, mate. No issue. I can live with that. I'm happy to dish it out, me, mate. I'm happy to share. Yeah, build it up over time. I'll teach him how to make cement. I'll teach him how to make cement mixes up. What if he's fucking willing to learn, mate? I'm happy to help him learn how to do the game properly. Yeah, but if I learn it, I can always just make him one. And then he can take it back to his base, and then he can. Right, there you go. You've got everything required. Now all you've got to do is actually put the work in to craft it. Because that's all part of the learning process, mate. It's not just about getting kills. You've also got to learn resource gathering, mining effectively and all that shit. Like I said, I'm happy to show him how to do everything. I'm happy to teach him how you play it properly and how to fucking mass gather all materials and shit. I'm happy to do that. That's no issue. I've told him this, especially that's why we started again. It's early game. You haven't got access to fucking shotguns and M60s. Like you've actually got to learn to deal with zombies effectively. That's where your tactics come in. Sledgehammer's a good weapon, mate. Does nice damage. Only reason I don't like Sledgehammer is I don't like how much stamina it takes per attack. Depends on where you spec out too, because you have got shit that can reduce stamina usage, but as a general rule, it'll always cost you more to swing a sledgehammer than it would be to swing this, for example. Spear's same. Spear's same. Spear does nice damage, you know, with headshots, but Spear's exact same problem. Like, until you spec into it a bit, the power attacks are quite costly on your stamina. I don't really spec into strength. Well, I spec into strength, but I don't spec into the carry weight bonuses. Because you can find you can find things like this that I've got on my armour here, like that. Because I always go for Nomad or Commando armour. That'll give me an extra 3. I think for level 6, Nomad and Commando will both give you plus 10. So if you get a level 5 or 6 Nomad or Commando, plus 3 of those mods, plus 3 or 2 at plus 4, and you've maxed out your carry weight anyway. No, it don't. No. That just gets you. I think it makes you break stuff quicker and gives you more resources when you do break shit. But that's because obviously I weren't doing a lot of mining it last one, so I didn't need to worry about that. I spec'd out more into I were mainly raiding buildings and shit and running raids, so I spec'd out more for combat than all else, and decent shit with better trader prices and shit like that. I think you did, mate. You tunneled like fuck on that one, mate. You tunneled like fuck. Oh, I'll have that back in no time, mate. Oh no, I'll have that back in no time. That's the good thing. That's the good thing with the intelligence tree, mate. Once I get to the stage where I can get that skill that lets me find books and everything I loot, mate, I'll have books for days.
If you want to wipe that smirk off your face, doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it?
Oh, still got that on me. Oh, I've got to go back to the trader. Oh, you're kidding me. I've got to go all the way back to that other trader. You son of a...
I'm gonna make you
No,
an
I
offer
moved
you
out of the
got
way
some
because obviously
brass. Look,
we're
Buckhead,
staying
I
with that
can't
we're having
say
a
I'm
job
not
bases and shit. I
surprised.
didn't want to do too much raiding joint first
Good
town.
luck, kid.
I wanted to leave Brendan plenty of stuff to raid and resources for Brendan, you know, so obviously with him being close to first town, I figured it'd be easier for him to be near first town. That way he's quite close to it, he's got shit tons of stuff to loot, shit tons of stuff to build his resources up, so if I just leave the first town for him, and I'll push off to next one, you know what I mean, so I'm not in his way. So... Oh, he's all the way over there. Son of a bitch. It can build it same time for me, as all I care, as long as we're not on top of each other like last time, because I think that's where all screamers and all lagging were coming from. I think there were too many people building too many structures right on top of each other. I think game were just struggling a little bit with it, so that's why this time we decided we're going to spread out a little bit more. Which is why I didn't want to start it first time, because obviously, with it being closest town to him, it's the easiest one. With him being right next to it, I thought if I leave that one for him, he spawns right next to it, he's got plenty of shit he can be looting and cracking on with. That way I'm not right under his toes, and he's got freedom to crack on and do whatever the f he wants to do. Just gonna start all this random shit for now. Again, I'm happy for him to have his base around here if he wants to. Just like I said, as long as we're not right on top of each other's asses, so we're not lagging again, I can't care less, mate. Crack on. Oh, you can't build on each other. I've set a distance between land claim blocks, so you can't build right up each other's asses. I'm sure it's something like 40 blocks, so... Obviously, it's free to build further than that, but bare minimum is 40 blocks. I've set off a land claim block radius thing, so you can't be propping up each other's asses. That way we're not, Right. Yeah, but there's a limit to how high you can set it, unfortunately. You can't set it to the other side of the map. You can't be like, I built here, you can fuck off, sit next biome. That's not an option. So... oh, I'm not catered to survive Ironlands. I'm not catered to survive Ironlands, unfortunately. I found Ironlands, I know where they are. I have found the Ironlands location, same as I found the Snowlands, and I know where the desert is. Nowhere near the desert, but... Yeah, I found it when I was running around trying to find this place. I did that box trip where I go like fucking 100 blocks up so I can see all surrounding area and see what's around. So, Snowlands is over that way. Ironlands is that way. I'm guessing Burnt Forest is over that side because the desert is way over there. But I won't mind going to the desert once I've got a bike and an auger, because obviously getting oil, once you've got an auger, getting oil shells a piece of piss, because I'll not be doing it in, like I did last time, I'll not be going over in little bits. I'll not just be going out and collecting like fucking 2,000 fucking fuel. I'll be coming back and making like fucking 80, 90,000 fuel, so I do it in bulk. So at the moment, we're just waiting for Brendan to get on. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. I know he said he's jumping on, but I don't know what he's currently doing. I think he said he was cooking or something. I think he's making munchies. Don't blame him. I'm always eating. Oh no. I eat plenty, but I only eat twice a day. I'm not right big on breakfast, so I usually skip breakfast, or I'll just have a protein bar. I'll either skip it or have a protein bar, something small. I've never really been massive on breakfast, but I usually have a big dinner and I have a big tea. And when I say big, I mean big. I like my munchies. Need it to replenish my calories, man. Tell you, mate, since I've been jogging again, I've been getting back in shape, mate. Since I've been jogging and working out every day, mate, my fucking appetite's gone through the roof, man. I fucking eat some right munchies. Oh, sweet. I think I just found a level 1 wrench. I know it's only level 1, but still, I think I just found a wrench. We did. Nice. I don't care about the knuckle wraps, but I don't care about that, and I don't care about that. But I'm happy to have a wrench. Right, I want to try and get here and back to base before sun goes down, so need to be quick. Yep. Nighttime zombies are dangerous, mate. Daytime they still walk, except for Feddles. Feddles run. How it should be. Yeah, daytime Feddles will run. If they smell you, they'll run. No, I've left Feddle sensors off because obviously with Brendan just starting out, he's going to be building his base. I don't want to get his ass whooped while he's trying to build a base. So I'll be nice. I'll turn Feddle off. But they do run at night. In fact, they get very strong at night. They're basically blood moon zombies when sun goes down, mate. When sun goes down, they'll walk around till they spot you, but once they see you, mate, it's full on fucking sprint, scream, tear your face off. Yeah, night times are dangerous, mate. I won't bullshit you. I'll get your heads up now, mate. Night times are dangerous.
Good evening. Well,
the way it's supposed to be.
Pay you now that you did it.
Yeah, I put it to how it's supposed to be, mate. Yeah, at night time, mate, zombies are. Yep. That's why I said, mate, if nobody else wants you on their team, mate, not a fucking issue, because I'll fucking have you on mine. I'll not say no to having a miner. Mining's one of them things, mate. Love it or hate it. On this game, it's a fucking necessity. That's why I said, mate, if Brendan or NG don't volunteer for you to go on their team, mate, don't sweat it, because you can always come fucking join mine. I will happily have you. depends on what week it is. I'm on a bit more on weeks I ain't got kids, but weeks I've got kids, it's usually not till they're in bed. Oh yeah, I'll get on whenever I can, mate. I'll commit to it if we're doing it, mate. I'll commit to it. It's that's because he does that thing where he stays up all night and then he gets to the stage where he just can't keep his fucking eyes open any longer. I can't do that, mate. Like I said, I'm told for that shit now, mate. I'm at that stage in life, mate. When I get tired, I don't care what I'm doing. Once it gets to, unless it's dealing with kids, other than that, once I'm tired, sorry people, I'm going to bed. Just 2 more rounds on COD. Nope. Computer's going off. I'm curling up in a ball and I'm dying. I ain't doing all nighters and shit anymore just to play computer games. Sorry, can't be doing that shit. No, I'll stay up until I'm tired, mate. Once I'm tired, said that to Brendan the other day. I'm like, I'm knackered, mate. He's like, you ain't got kids. I'm like, I might not have kids, but I'm still fucking knackered. I need sleep. Sorry, Paul. I'll be on tomorrow, but for tonight, I'm curling up in a ball and I'm gonna fucking sleep. I can't be doing this all night shit like you do every night, mate. I can't do that shit fucking every night, mate. Fuck what? Now. Even that week I ain't got kids, I can't do that because it throws me fucking sleep pattern out of whack. And then when I get kids back, I'm fucking dead on my feet all the time, you know what I mean? Because I'm fucking used to sleeping all day. Like, now I can't do it. I need to keep to somewhat of a normal sleep pattern. So when I have got the kids, I'm a wet foot school running shit. I can't be doing this all night and every night bullshit. Fuck what? I'm past that, mate. I'm too old. That's it, mate. I identify as an old man. I'm fucking past that bullshit now. Fucking all nighters, mate. Yeah. Back in my teens and my 20s, no problem. Nowadays, no. Oh, no. My kids are still young, mate. Fuck that, mate. Mine are way too young for that, mate. I better not be a granddad for a long fucking time yet. I've told both my kids that. How old do people have to be a granddad? Like, that's not something you two need to worry about anytime soon. I better not be a granddad for many a year. Oh no, mine are way behind that, mate. My oldest is literally half that age. Oh no, like I said, my oldest is only half that age, mate. He's only 11, you know what I mean? He's now, not for many years yet, mate. Many years. Tell my daughter that, bless her, because, you know, little girls are, she's like, I'm going to get married and I'm going to have a boyfriend. I'm like, you can have a boyfriend when I'm dead. That's it. That's when you can start taking dating seriously. When I'm laid on my deathbed, that's when your boyfriend will be safe. That's it. She's at that age where she's a big girl, but she don't seem to realise in daddy's eyes, you will always be my baby. Doesn't make a difference how old you get, you're always going to be my baby. You just have to learn to accept what. I've told her, when you get old enough and you have kids of your own, you'll understand what I'm saying. I know you're a big girl, I know you're growing up, but in daddy's eyes, you're always going to be my little princess, you're my little baby. Same for him. But I don't think I have to worry about that, 'cause I'll be honest with you, mate. If a boyfriend ever hurt, and I don't think she'd tell me, she'd go to her mum. No. She'd tell her mum because her mum's less likely to bury him. She'd kick his ass, but she's less likely to bury him. She knows for a fact if she ever came back to me and said, my boyfriend punched me in the face, that'd be the last thing on planet Earth he ever did. He would. Quite literally. He would be buried in a random hole somewhere. That's why I said if she ever had any issues with boyfriend, mate, I don't think she'd tell her dad about it. I'd have to hear about it through her mum, because she definitely won't come to me. I don't need to empty my bag, mate, but it's fine. I'm trying to get this mission done before night time. Oh, it's definitely, like I said, mate, it's definitely another side project. It's not something you'll get done quick. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on aspects of the game you like, I suppose. I don't mind doing big builds. I love building on games like. Sorry, zombie, but you know, you've got to die. It's not personal. No idea. I know that forges are bad for it. Cement mixers are bad for it. Augers are really bad for it. Every time I go to the desert to mine oil shale, fucking I get shit tons of attention off screeners. I can't remember if it's a water. I'm sure there used to be a glitch where those, do you know those water things? Yeah, the dew collectors. I'm sure they kick off shit tons of heat. Because I'm sure that's the trade-off, because obviously you can boil dirty water, but I'm sure that's the trade-off. It's, I think the water collectors is easier to get water, but the trade-off is it also produces a shit ton more heat. But I don't mind because it's worth it. I do like the dew collectors. It's a good way of getting water. Oh, nice, 6 in chat. How's chat doing anyway? We've got quite a few watching at the moment, which is always, oh, 7, even better. Look at that. It's always nice to have people knocking about. How's everyone cracking on? It just went up, mate. I'll update in a minute. Is there people underneath them? Yep. Hello, zombies. I thought they were. How are we doing? Oh, radio towers are great, mate, for the little starter base. Mikey had wanted like a ranger station on one of the playthroughs he did. I used to jump in and help and get resources now and again. He had one in like a little ranger station at Midlock Forest, which was pretty cool space. There you pal. Right, goodies. Okay, I'm not really bothered about them, but we'll have to read them because I need space. Well, that's mission done. Question is, have we got enough time to get back to the shop before shit hits the fan? Ooh, well, I also need the box, don't I? That might help. 1 point something kilometres. That might be a bit risky. Where is this thing? Is it up on fucking roof? No, top level, so... Yep, I think it's on the roof. Ooh, don't jump off. It is, there we are. Go around, you dick. Thank you. Yoink. I'll take that. What? No, we're not going to have time to get all the way back to the trader, are we? Right. There's normally bags on that radio tower. I'm going to hit that radio tower. I should have enough time to get there before it turns night time. Yeah, just sit on top of that for night. That'll be safe out that way. Might have to clear 1 or 2 zombies on the way up, but once we get to the top, it'll be too high for any zombies to spot me during the night, so it should be a safe location for evening. Got enough food and water to last midnight, so don't care about that because I'm going to get plenty of that in a minute when I fucking start tunneling. Yeah, that's why, like I said, I was saying that earlier on stream, I wish they'd bring craft to learn back. Not for everything. I don't think you should have to, like, reading books I get for certain things, like making an helicopter, making max level gear, you know, like M60 shotguns. I get having to read a book for shit like that. That don't bother me, I'm happy with that, that's fine. But reading books, it's the simple things that annoy me, like, oh, bacon and eggs. Like, you should not have to read 10 books to learn how to put some fucking bacon and an egg on a grill. Like, you shouldn't need 10 books to learn that. Shut up. Obviously she doesn't. I don't let her. She helps me cook, but I don't let her do her own cooking. But I've literally got a fucking 7-year-old that knows how to make bacon and egg, for God's sake. You know what I mean? I'm like, fucking come on. I've got a 7-year-old that knows how to do it. You're telling me that this grown-ass man who's managed to survive the zombie apocalypse needs instructions on how to fry an egg? Like, I'm not buying that. That's it. And then you'll know how to you'll know how to fry up a little bit of meat. Like, shut up. Right. I apologise for the boring bit, people, but if you want to go for a coffee break, now'd be a good time to do it. Unfortunately, we've upped the difficulty a bit, and at night time, zombies go all blood moon feral and dangerous. So for night time, I'm afraid we are going to be sitting our ass at the top of this fucking tower, because I am not. Because unfortunately, I am not yet at a stage where dealing with a horde of feral zombies is going to be a possibility. Not with this crappy weapon. I'd piss me son. We're finally here to kick some. Oh shit! Like, yep. Oh shit. Bye. Oh, he survived that. Oh wow. Well, that was mighty rude of you. Oh yeah, he did. He survived. Dropped me. He started climbing back up. I had to put arrows in him to finish him. Oh, that's as high as you can get in it. Yeah, okay, this'll do. This'll do. I'm out of sight up here. Zombies will not see me up here. Get a good view too. Right, so that's the trader I need to go to get my reward. And then that's the trader I need to go back to finish my other mission, because that's my main base over that way. I know where it is. He's next to trader. I haven't put my sleeping bag down yet, but he's there. Look, our base is literally just there at the back of him, so I know where I'm going. Yeah, that's Ironlands I discovered. I didn't go into it. I just went around it, but Ironlands is over there. So we're going to drop his mission off in the morning, and then we'll head back to our trader for base and other missions. So unfortunately, people, like I say, if you need a coffee break, now would be a good time, because unfortunately we are at the stage where we just sort of need to sit out at way, because as you can see with the level of equipment and shit we've got, we are not exactly kitted to be fighting a horde of feral zombies. As much as I'd love to, I'm afraid with the crap we're currently carrying, that's only going to end one way, and that's with me getting my ass absolutely handed to me. So for the time being, we're just going to... yeah, it's about a kilometre away. It's over there, but it's fine. I can't remember what setting that's on, mate. I couldn't tell you. But we'll be fine. That's it, mate. I'll find out if I die and it tells me to go back to bed, and I'm like, fuck, all that way to travel to get my bag back. I know you drop everything in your bag if you die. I know that's turned on. You keep your tool belt, but everything else is you've got to go back and collect. Yeah, I preferred it with that setting. It adds a bit of risk, doesn't it? It adds a bit of danger to missions. That's why I hated the settings where we had it on to begin with, the real easy settings. Also, I know we had to let Brendan learn it, but the settings where it's like if you die, you lose nothing, you just teleport back to base with everything on you. I'm like, that sort of takes any sort of danger. There's no risk involved. There's no danger to losing your stuff. You know what I mean? It's just... I definitely prefer the more risk-reward system. I don't like the idea that if you die, you're all the way back to base and you've got to go retrieve all your shit. Right, unfortunately, since we've got about 5 minutes to waste, I think I'm going to quickly run to the toilet while we're waiting, because there's not really else I can do at the moment except sit my ass out at way and hope no zombie happens to notice that I'm sat up here sightseeing. That's it, mate. That's it, mate. I'll go to the toilet. I'll come back, and all I'll hear is, "You died, dude. You died." While you was away, zombies climbed up the tower and chewed your face off. That's my character. Am I still breathing? Nah, I should be fine up there, to be honest with you. Should be too high. Should be out to where any zombies spotting me. No idea. I'm gonna put that fucking eating on a bit though, it's a bit nippy in here. Let's get that eating smacked on. Thank you. I don't know if he knows if it's restarted. I don't even know if he knows its difficulty's being upped either. I'll give him a heads up if he joins, because it'll be a bit shitty for him if he decides he's going to go out, because obviously before you could go out exploring at night with no danger. Now, night time's feral fucking blood moon zombies, so if he goes out at night time, he's going to be in for a rude awakening. Like, oh, fuck it, it's midnight, I'm going to pop out and do some looting. It's like, no, dude. No. That. That's it. Like, nah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Have fun with it, though, yeah? Have fun with it. let me know how that works out for you, buddy. That's it. That's it, buddy. Well, that's why I tried warning Brendan when he wanted to play up my usual server settings. So I put it up to fucking insane with fucking super feral zombies, and he's like, it's easy. So as soon as night time, me and Mikey were on that roof. I'm like, you're gonna want to get on roof, Brendan. I've got this. I'm like, all right, mate. No worries. Tried warning you, bro, but no worries, mate. It's because he raided that school, mate. There's certain parts in that school, you get certain bits at school, and it activates, like, spawns in fuck tons of zombies. The main dining hall being one of those areas. And then the gymnasium spawns a fuck ton. And that's why, as soon as he said, well, me and Mikey told him to get up roof, it's like, oh, 2 minutes, there's a gymnasium, yeah? Me and Mikey knew what were coming straight away. Like, oh, no, dude, you don't want to be raiding a fucking gymnasium at night time on my server settings, and especially not in Ironlands. Like that's a bad plan, bro. That's not gonna go well. I was watching him, mate. I was trying to shoot him as well to cover him, obviously, but I was watching him, mate. I was sat on as soon as night time, I box trick straight up to the top at roof. Mikey followed me. We were sat on edge at roof, mate, and yeah, Brendan went running into school. He wouldn't listen. He went into school, and then literally 2 seconds later, Brendan come running back out at school. And I thought, oh, he must have a couple of fennels on him or something, because he weren't running that fast. He weren't dodging him. He was just sort of trotting along. I thought, all right, something's chasing him. And then next thing you know, mate, on mine and Mikey's stream, all you could see, mate, is literally about fucking 60 zombies piling out the doorway after him. You and MD did other. We did, mate. We did, mate. I warned you, Brendan, buddy. I warned you. I told you, mate. You wanted to play on settings I normally play on, and at night time, especially in Ironlands, mate. The fact that at night time every zombie's a fucking blood moon zombie is hard enough, but in middle of Ironlands, like, no, dude, you don't want to be raiding a school at night time. That's not gonna end well, pal. He did. He give it a go, mate. He give it a go. He did get it a go, mate. But I warned him. I tried to give him heads up. I'm like, not on my server settings, mate. You don't want to be raiding Ironlands at night time. That's not going to end well. That's why me and Mikey were laughing, mate, because like I said, he went into the building, he came and like, shit you not, mate, there were literally, I'd say, between 60 and 80 zombies after him, mate. He came out that door, and then it was just a fucking tidal wave of zombies chasing him out, like, dude. Like, fucking run, Brendan. Run! Don't stop, keep running, keep running. Where am I based, mate? I'm based in Second City. I've left Perth City for you to raid and build a base in, mate. I'm over at Second City. Well, town, it's not really a city, Woodlands, is it? It's a town, but I'm at the second town. I'm only at first town at the moment because it's night time, and obviously, you know, night time is Blood Moon zombies, so I am not catered to be fighting a bunch of fucking sprinting ferals at the moment, unfortunately. I, I don't have shit good enough to be fighting that bullshit. Forest, obviously. I can't go into any other biomes. I don't have the necessary weather survival gear to survive in other biomes yet. Don't forget to put weather system back on, aren't they? The hot, the cold and shit like that, mate. I'm not kitted up to survive in other biomes yet. I don't have the weather resistant gear for it. I think I'm only wearing one or two pieces of resistant gear at the moment, mate, and they're not very high leveled. Basically, yeah, because you'll have your own base, so your shit's your shit. But I'm happy, obviously, if anyone needs out and I've got it spare, I'm happy to help out. I'm not just going to say, fuck you, it's your problem. But everyone will have their own base. Yeah, like I said, I ain't got the stuff to survive in the different biomes yet, mate. I ain't got the weather equipment for it, mate. I'm literally wearing one piece of weather resistance gear, and it's literally a pair of level 1 tattered gloves. No, I'd have to drop it for them, or I'd have to put it in an open box outside, because obviously it'd be my base, my land claim, so they won't be able to open anything. Unless you teamed up with him, obviously. Like I said, I know. I think MG's on about teaming up with Brendan, and she wants to help MDN. So I've no doubt. Obviously, they'll share stuff, which is fine. That's what it's there for. The spreading out of the bases is more so we're not all stuck under the same. Because, like I said last time, we were that close together, mate. It was just lagging and causing spawn issues. It was just a pain in fucking ass. That's why I did. I don't mind that Brendan's going to want to build his own base. Obviously, he's still learning. He's learning building mechanics, so Brendan will be building his own place. NG already knows what she's doing with building, so she wants to make her own base. I don't have an issue with it. And in all fairness, that base he built weren't that bad, to be fair. It was a decent looking base. I think he bit off a bit much to begin with, because obviously it was fucking huge, but it looked alright. He did a decent job with that, say it's his first base he ever built. He did a decent little build on it. Yeah, just because it's sheer size of it. Oh no, mate, I had Augur, mate. It took a while. It's just because of the size of it. You know, because of shit. That's what I did. That's what I did. I dug under his base, but it's just because of the sheer size of it, mate. It covered such a wide area that you couldn't just dig a small or a medium hole to cave. You had to. I basically had to uncover 90% of his base from underneath for it to start collapsing. Because the sheer size of the base made it a pain in the ass to bring down. But I tell Brendan I should be proud of that build. Like I said, for his first ever build, like the overall shape, like the aesthetics of it looked good. It was a nice little build. It looked alright. It didn't too bad for his first attempt. Maybe for your first attempt, I get what you're saying resource-wise. It took a lot to upgrade, but I can't say no, mate, because I am known for doing over the top fucking bases. That's sort of my I love going for over the top bases. That's what we did when we did the line. When we started building that fucking massive city that we're going to go across the map. Like when Mikey suggested that to me, mate, I didn't take a lot of convincing. Mikey's like, dude, you've seen Neon City, haven't you? I'm like, yep. He's like, we've got to recreate it on 7 days. It's going to take so many millions of blocks. It's unfucking real. I'm like, I'm in. Count me in. Let's do it. I'm down for that shit. Raven stopped calculating blocks at one point. He was trying to work out roughly what it'd be. Not an exact, but like a rough estimate. Like, how many blocks are we looking at? And Raven's like, I stopped counting because it got depressing. He's like, the sheer size and scale of it, mate. I'm just going to build. I'm not counting blocks because it's just depressing. So I'm like, yeah, I get it, mate. It's the same name, mate. Same name. Same name, same password. I reset it, but I put the original name and password because obviously everyone who plays already knows it. So I figured rather than people having to fucking dick about learning new ones, it just made sense to put an old one back. That way people can get in with no issues. But you'll spawn near me anyway, mate, because I'm next at first town that it puts you next to them. Yeah, you might want to leave it a little bit before you hop on though, mate, because it's currently 12:08. And obviously zombies at night time now don't pushovers anymore. They will bend you over the barrel, which is why I'm currently sitting on top of a massive radio tower. I am out the way. Don't be fooled by the zombies walking, mate. They only walk until they see you. Once they see you, it's full on fucking feral mode. So, yeah, the night times aren't on pushover anymore, mate. As soon as sun starts going down, mate, you're gonna. Well, I think it starts at 10 o'clock at night. So as soon as it gets to about 9 o'clock at night, I'd start trying to find somewhere to hold up. Because they will definitely give you a new experience, especially obviously because you're new to it. Last time you joined, you had shotguns and shit. This time, mate, Yeah, I've kept it same as what we had it last time. We upped it last time on old server before we swapped over, didn't we? I've just left it at that difficulty, except for now at night time, the zombies get a boost. So as long as she's not raiding at night time, she'll be fine. But she'll be fine, mate. Because that's our standard settings. Or nighttime zombies get tougher. It's just we made them a little bit tougher than they should be at nighttime. Nighttime zombies are actually fucking dangerous. Which is how it should be. There should be a sense of danger to it. That's why I said. But I said when it gets to about 9 o'clock, Brendan, mate, at nighttime, you want to start trying to find somewhere to hold up. I wouldn't advise doing what you did on the original settings, where you were just going around all night doing missions. That's a bad plan, mate. That's a death sentence. Like I said, that's why I'm currently sat at the top of this fucking radio tower. I will make because from what I've seen so far, the first forest town it puts you next to seems to be roughly centred at forest. So I'm going to build the horde base somewhere near the first town because it's roughly centre. So when people branch out, it'll be somewhere in the middle of us. Obviously, how far out you decide to go and build is up to you. Me personally, like I said, I moved on to the second town. I left this first town for Brendan because obviously he's getting practice with building. He's got to make his own base, do his own fortifications and shit. So I didn't want to rob all his resources for the first town. That's why I pushed over to the second one. But snow biome's close to him. Snow biome's up back at him. I think burnt lands is that direction. Desert somewhere over there. And then all that massive section up back of me, I think it starts about there. All of that is Ironlands. The good side to that is, though, because of how big the Ironlands are, there's going to be at least 3 or 4 massive cities in there, which is awesome. There's a massive city up at back of where our base is I was exploring earlier. Oh, screw you. Yeah, because when I first started exploring, I went, I think, when I first went exploring, I went over, I think it was over here somewhere. Because I saw the city, there's a big city somewhere around here, because I could see it in distance, just a couple of little buildings, and I thought originally that it was still part of grasslands. So I thought, oh, well, I'll go and set up down there, then I'll go and set up over that way, out that way, like I'll go and set up in that city over there. And then when I got there, I looked up and I saw, because obviously in grasslands you don't really get skyscrapers and massive hotels and that type of shit. As I got closer, you could just see these towering skyscrapers, and I'm like, that's not forest, is it? That's going to be fucking Ironlands. And as soon as I got closer, mate, yeah, you know, it screen changes colour, atmosphere changes, screen changes colour to that darker green irradiated colour, all destroyed structures just spreading out onto the horizon. I'm like, yeah, that's Ironlands. we're not going that way. I'm not exploring Ironlands yet. Fuck that. No, thank you. Not when I'm still using bog standard basic equipment. I mean, I've got a level 3 truncheon, level 1 bow. No, I'm not exploring Ironlands with fucking level 3 melee and a level 1 bow. That's not going to be good for my health. But this is town where Brendan's there. This will be his trader, and then I'm set up right over yonder. I fucked off to the second town out of his way, so I'm not cluttering him. But I've got to go to Brendan's town first in the morning to finish this mission off, because I think it's that buried supplied mission. You know, the first one you do. I've picked up the fucking box and completely forgot to hand the twat in, so. You know, the first one you do. I've picked up the fucking box and completely forgot to hand the twat in. Oh, echo, Brendan. Echo.
No, it's called you're talking and it follows.
Echo. But yeah, it's currently 1:30, mate. It's up to you when you spawn in, but like I said, just be aware, zombies at night time, do not fuck about.
And a pussy.
You say pussy, I say still alive. That's my that's my thing, mate. I've always said to him.
That could work, but I hear that you're going to hide at Ryan's yard.
I've said he's happy to team up with anyone, mate. If you wanted to team up with you, he can team up with you for all I care. Makes no difference to me.
Yeah. I know where I'm going now.
But if you're going to team up with him, you need to make sure you're on a little bit more, because obviously we aren't one that sort of the trade-off, mate. You'll need to provide him with food and water, and he will provide you with an absolute fuck ton of building resources.
You know.
And when I say a fuck ton, I mean a fuck ton. He was working with me at last game, mate, and fuck me, he does not fuck about when he's mining, mate. You'll have fucking cobblestone, stone, and cement for fucking days. He does kick it out. China, I think he fucking dug to Australia and back. Did a fucking round trip. He didn't just go one way, mate. He went there and back again. You've got some good places to build in this first town, mate. I'll tell you that now. I've seen a few good spots for bases in this first area. Oh, if you want to build your own base, literally just outside of me, there's shit tons of flat lands you could build on. Yeah, he's sharing cement art. He's being nice, mate. He's sharing it with everyone.
Yeah, I'll look after you. I'll earn food.
That's it. Run, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that too. Tell me about that.
Get food. You're better off letting him learn to make food, because if he's going to be mining, he will be at base 24/7. So he's better off knowing how to cook. That's what I did.
Well, that's
I,
it. I'm going to do nice guns and ammunition.
I went out and got him all
Well,
fucking. I kept him with food and water. I went out and got him all fucking cooking magazines, and then every time I got back to base, I had a fresh pile of fucking food waiting for me. So that's the trade-off, mate. But it'd be good for you to run missions and learn anyway, mate. I focus on my missions to begin with, and my base, just a little base to begin with, and get my missions done so I can get my intelligence up.
Oh, so there's 5 stones, okay.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, you should be fine actually. But first, if you avoid major cities, mate, until morning, you should be safe, Brendan. Because when you first spawn, I'm sure you get I think it's 8 hours in game. So until about 6 tomorrow, if you're not in a big city, if you're out in grass and stuff, you shouldn't bump into any zombies. They shouldn't spawn near you, as long as you don't go raiding buildings. For first 6 in-game hours, you get a sort of like a safe zone around you when you spawn. So as long as you're not near any buildings or raiding, you'll be you'll be safe. Unfortunately, I'm already past that stage, which is why I'm currently sitting up on a fucking roof, fucking massive tower hiding out that way till shit fucking calms down. And then I've got to hit your trader, and that stupid first mission boxing, because I forgot to do it like a jackass. And then I've got to go all the way over there back to my trader. Or is it the other way around? Which one's closest to me? No, your trader's closest. Is that your trader or my trader? No, my trader's closest. Because that's our base that I built there. You can see it on minimap. But that's my little base. So my trader's closest, which means Brendan's trader is the one that's all the way over here. So first thing in the morning, I'll hit my trader first because it's closer. And then I can... Yeah, NG will be on tomorrow, yeah. She's not on tonight because she's going out on fucking piss up. She's going... I think it's a piss up, or is it a ghost on? I can't... It's one at fucking 2.
She get pissed.
Yeah, I know it's one at 2, but either way, she'll be back on tomorrow. Try getting me to agree to go on one. So did X for that matter, but I'd be no good on a fucking ghost hunt. I'm not a very big believer in the supernatural. All I'm saying is, mate, I'll put it this way. My mother raised no heroes. I will come with you, but just be aware, if Casper jumps out that cupboard, there's going to be a Gallagher-shaped hole between me and every fucking building until I'm back in this house. Just so you're aware, if Michael Myers jumps out, I ain't that motherfucker that's taking a knife for you. That's it, mate. Fuck that shit. I'm the guy that survives the horror movie because I don't do dumb shit. There's a mass killer killing everyone. There's a noise in the basement. Tell you, mate. In horror movies, Back in day, yes, that was a trope, definitely. Same as the dumb character, there's always the dumb blonde. There's the dramatic one that always falls, even though you can usually run perfectly fine, but for some reason they always have to mystically fall over. There's the brave dumbass, like I said, serial killer, killing loads of people in your neighbourhood. No, he's in basement. I'll go check it out. Yeah? I'm jumping it, corn and fucking off home, mate. You have fun with that. Let me know how that works out for you. I'm the cameraman from what I think it Scream 2. I'm that cameraman, mate. Right at the beginning of the movie, he had the right idea. What happened to your last cameraman? As soon as she explains what happens, nope, jumps it cord and fucks off. That dude's on my wavelength. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. See ya. I'll go all American, mate. I often rip this out of Americans for fucking overkill they do with some stuff, and I'll tell you something, mate. When it comes to horror movies, I think Americans have got right idea. Overkill. I shot him once. I'll check his pulse. No. How many bullets are in that clip? 30. Right, you still got 29. Put that in it and then check his pulse. Put that thing to his face and hold that trigger until it starts clicking and stops shooting. That's when you check him. That's when you check him if he's all right. We ran him over. Should we check on him? Nope. What you doing? Put it in reverse. And then drive, and then reverse, and then drive. I'm making sure. Nah, he's already in, I think.
What do you mean? I've collected shitloads already.
That's it, he's already in. It's almost daylight anyway, mate. About another 2 minutes and sun will be up.
I've not finished my first challenge set.
I've done my first challenge set. Well, 2 technically, because I've done that, is it homesteading? I've done that one.
Oh, I'm doing that now.
And then tomorrow I've got to go to my trader, store my shit in base, and then I've got to piss off all the way over yonder to go see your trader because I forgot to end my mission in like a jackass. So I've got a nice kilometre, just under a kilometre and a half to go jogging in the morning to go have my mission in. I did something a little bit stupid. I collected my reward for doing challenge, but then completely forgot to collect my reward for actually doing mission. So I've got the joys of jogging all the way over yonder. Do not head to the... I think it's to northwest. Yeah, don't head northwest. You've got a little bit of grasslands near your town, and then I'm afraid you go straight into either the snow biome or the Ironlands biome. Oh, do head northwest. I don't know. Maybe you're feeling brave. I'm not gonna lie, my guy was not feeling brave. As soon as I saw the Ironland City towering up over the peak, I was like, nope. Once I've got an half-decent gun, mate, I don't care what gun it is, but as long as I've got an half-decent gun, I'd say at least, what, not pipe, because pipe guns are shit, but tier 2. Once I get to tier 2 guns, you know, once I've got a decent level pump action or a decent level AK, I'm happy to explore Ironlands, because I've got something that compete with bigger shit over there. Unfortunately, the intelligence tree, which is what I'm specking into, because I like the vehicle and all that stuff, until I've mastered that, I'll not start getting guns properly because unfortunately you don't actually learn any firearms in the intelligence tree. I'm afraid the only weapon you learn is this fucking stupid knee leafing gear. Which is a pain in the ass, but it's worth it because again, once I get to the right level and I can start getting that skill perk, then yeah, I'll be swimming in magazines and schematics. Whereabouts did you spawn then, mate? What's your coordinates currently? Whereabouts are you?
I've no idea. I'm just fighting a zombie.
Ah, kill the zombie first.
Yeah.
I think I'm at West 818 and North 568.
Bit of a bitch.
Yeah, nighttime zombies are tougher, mate.
I know she were a doctor. I just killed.
Nighttime ones are tougher. Yeah, that's why I said the nighttime ones are tougher, mate. There's also a lot more federals at nighttime, mate, so just,
I'm just currently raiding a house. Give me a minute.
if you see glowy eyes, start fucking running, because the federals will straight up sprint at your ass. They ain't jogging, they're fucking sprinting.
Oh, look. I've already read 4 books.
You've also got a lot of water sources in this first town for you, mate, so you'll have plenty of drinking water too, mate. There's quite a few water sources I've seen in this first area knocking about.
Pile of books again.
Right.
Medical journal and explosives. Thank you.
Ah, I can't read that. Can I get to that? Yeah, come on. There we go. Ah, you twat, I'm full up. Ah, yeah, there's a zombie. Yeah. No, jackass.
I'm fucking dead here. Don't trap yourself in the corner. Good dickhead, Alex. Go.
Made me bleed, you son of a bitch. Right. Go see Master Raider and missioning. That's it. And then start resting it. And then I've got to trek all the way over to see Brendan's Trader. Because apparently I'm not missioning with this guy because I didn't pick it up from this guy.
Why, these zombies are just getting more and more.
Yep. Oh, I got ambushed earlier, mate, when I was talking to Kingster.
What do you mean I've stood on some steps just stabbing them with a spear?
I mean, I literally got ambushed, mate. I was toddling along, doing my thing. And then out of nowhere, a couple of zombies roared, they started spawning. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked up and 2 more just randomly spawned in the middle of fucking woods. Like, all 4 of them coming straight at me. Like,
on a serious note, I think I know which biomes we've got.
I mean, Forest biome to start with, mate. Cause like I said, I don't have gear to survive in other ones yet. Eventually, I'll move to Ironlands because I do love the Ironlands.
That's fine, you can, but I don't want a dickhead for a trader.
Yeah, it's not about having a dickhead for a trader, mate. It's having the necessary equipment to survive in the other biomes.
So don't want a dickhead trader, so Rex can go fuck himself.
Like, obviously, at the moment, it's not like I can pop it.
I feel like I should just go see Jen. You know?
Obviously, at the moment, I can't pop into, like, the snow biome or the desert biome because I don't have the necessary under armour to actually survive in that biome. I will have food, I'll be getting overheated or cold. Either way, I'll end up hungry or thirsty as fuck constantly, so that's just not a good plan.
Good. I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery. You want something?
Yes, I do want something. I want to sell you some shit. Don't care about that because I could get plenty of core parts now I've got a wrench.
Oh, fuck off, you slime. Stop fucking attacking me. Go on. Shit.
So happy to find a wrench. Granted, it's only a low level one, but to be fair, we've just started, so I can't expect to have fantastic shit
Don't
off
let
the
the
bat.
Didn't we agree
Yes.
your first
Yeah.
job was gonna be
Fuck
free?
off.
Oh, the
Damn,
skill book
this
bundle,
is
thank you.
all. Let's get this over
She's dead.
with.
Anyway.
Watch yourself, stranger. I know some fellers that break legs for coin.
Hey, Shotgun Weekly. Always happy to see them. Always happy to see me Shotgun Weeklies. Right, where's our base again? It's that back of here, isn't it? Yeah, right, let me just go put some shit away first. Yeah, and maybe put a bedroll down, that also might be a good one. It's no arguing to me, mate. As far as I'm concerned with that, mate, first come, first serve. Airdrops, because obviously we've got his own bases, who's going to take airdrops like us, and as far as I'm concerned, mate, I won't argue with people, it's first come, first serve. If somebody gets to fucking airdrop before I do, and says I've looted everything, then so shit. You beat me to it, fair play, check it. It's not my place to fucking whinge, mate. If you got there first, loot away.
Why am I getting irradiated? Or why is my sprinkling green in this bio?
If there's a storm going, you will do, mate. If you're in Ironlands and there's storm, or if you're in Grasslands, it'll be a battle. Any of them yellow battles, mate, if you get too close to them, you get irradiated.
Ah, I looted that. Yeah, I looted that. That's fine.
There we go. Right. Let's store some shit so I'm not carrying too much. And then I've got to go all the way to fucking Brendan's Trader to have this. Ugh. Keep some food on me, actually. And I'll set some water off cooking before I leave.
That's it. I'll give this shit.
Yeah, I bought one. Nah. I always buy one, mate. I have the worst luck at finding cooking pots, mate. Seriously, my luck at finding cooking pots is shit. So, I usually, when I first spawn, I'll do a them flowers you see all over the place. I will just gather a shit ton of them flowers. I'll gather a shit ton of flowers on my way through, and then I'll just, yeah, I'll sell that to trader to get me, get my first cooking pot. I found a grill. I got lucky with grill. I managed to find. I think I found a grill. Yeah, I'm sure I found one. But no, cooking pot I always buy. I would rely on finding one, but like I said, my as a general rule, mate, my luck when it comes to finding cooking pots is famously shocking. Zombies will be slightly tougher because there's a storm. You don't get the weather effects, negative weather effects in the grass biome, but storms will still make zombies more feral. It will make them more dangerous.
I know, I'm expecting cement.
Are you expecting to your weapons?
No, I ain't got no fucking level up yet. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, do your first challenge first, mate. Your trader mission thing that it tells you to do.
I've done them already. I'm still on level the fuck up.
Have you handed them on though? Have you no, not just complete them. You're gonna go into your challenges and hand them in.
Yeah, I've done that. Redeemed them all, yeah.
There, yeah, you'll have level up points then.
I don't have any level up points just yet.
If you haven't spent them already, you'll have level up points for completing them first couple of missions. You get, I think it's no, because we didn't have that on last time. But no, you want when you first level up, you'll have completing them missions for him. You do. You get 4 to 5 levels out of the tutorial.
Skills. Skill points, none. Oh, 5.
I'm gonna say, if you've I'm gonna say, mate, if you've handed that first mission in, mate, if you've done all them first like 5 or 6 challenges and handed it in, you should have at least 4 or 5 skill points. See, it's not just you, mate. I'm fucking bleeding. He took a nice bit of health off me. I think that's because he went out at Storm. Storm just ended. Like I said, when storms are on, they get a bit tougher. He dropped me health a bit, the twat. Bird nest. It's no harder than it were at last server after we changed it. The only difference is zombies are more dangerous at night time. Rest at difficulty settings are left same. It's just the nighttime zombies that are a danger. That's also the risk about going into another biome too early until you get kitted up, mate, because obviously other biomes have more ferals in it. So until you get yourself some decent weapons, skipping into another biome might be a bit dangerous. Because obviously they'll have, you've got more of a chance of bumping into ferals. Yeah, I was sat I know where I was sat on top. Oh no, not that church. That's a graveyard. I think I was closer to Brendan's side of town when I sat on the church. There's a church in Brendan's town that had like a proper church. That's fire and bell tower. I was sat in bell tower until morning came. Right, let's skill points.
The puppy.
Yeah, we've got bookworm. Yes. That means we've got a better chance of finding more books. I'm happy, mate. That's the single most important perk on this game to me, mate. That's the first thing I like to do, bookworm.
How do I get bookworm?
You've got to get your intelligence to... give me a sec. Your intelligence has to be at least level 7, and then you need to put 2 points into intellect mastery. If you get it to level 8 or 9 and put 3 points into it, you'll also have a chance that every time you read one book, you've got a chance that you get two books out of it. Not out of the collection of 7, but like not those collection of 7 books, but the other ones that have like 75 books, 100 books. Every time you read one book, there's a 50% chance that it'll give you 2. It'll count as 2 books basically when you read it. You've got a 50% chance of it happening. And then bookworm, every time you open any container, it doesn't make a difference what it is, you've got a 25%, I think it's 25. I'll someone tell you, I'll have a look in a sec. It's 25 or 50, but I'm certain it's 25. Yeah, 25. Anytime you open anytime you loot anything other than toilets, you've got a 25% chance that you'll find additional skill books or schematics. Which is definitely worth doing.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you.
How come you're not letting me hand this quest in? Oh, it's done it. Cool, right. You're Brendan's trader. That's that mission done. Thank you. Now I need to get my ass back to my town.
Why is the two wrecks in same bio?
There's several wrecks in this biome. Right, I need to head back to my town. Yeah, there's several shops in all biomes, mate. I think there's 3 or 4 wrecks. I think there's 4 gens. I think there's at least 3 to 4 in snow lands. I think there's 3 in desert lands, and I think it's either 2 or 3 in iron lands, but they're all next to main hub cities anyway. But we should have there should be some decent looting in iron lands when we get to that stage, because from what I've seen, from what little bit I've inspected on map, mate, like when I'm up on boxes looking into the distance, the iron lands on this one looks fucking huge.
Going to do it. Have to start there.
You're not surviving iron lands. Not with this low level equipment, mate. You won't have a prayer. There's a reason I avoided it when I first came across it, mate. I took one look at the iron lands and I was like, nope, no thank you. We a level 3 basic baton and a level 1 bow. Nah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. We were on fucking... You saw what iron lands were like when we went there on our server, mate.
Yeah, but we did go there on like level 7, mate. Come on.
Yeah, precisely. And look at how much some of them zombies, how many bullets some of them zombies took. Now imagine fighting that same zombie, but now all you've got is a level 1 spear, or a level 3 club, or a level 3 spear. You've got bog standard basic shit, mate. If you thought they were giving you a hard time when you had a fucking level 5 M60, imagine what it's going to be like trying to kill that same zombie with a fucking piece of wood.
I resent that comment.
Trying to raid Ironlands, mate, with, like I said, order difficulty, basic equipment. Trying to raid Ironlands at this stage, mate, that's only going to end one way, bro. And it's not going to be in our favour. Come on, police score. Be nice to me. Yeah, I've already got better, but still, I mean, I'll take some fresh drinking water. That's always a nice bonus.
Oh, wow. Ah.
You could have given me a low-level fun faction shotgun, you twat. That would have been nice. Telling you. Well, I think that's what it was last time, because I kept fucking helping everyone else out, giving them all my guns. I'm sure it was like day 40, 41 before I actually got a gun. Oh. I don't mind though, people needed equipment. But yeah, I know we're quite far into it before I actually got my hands on a proper weapon. That's why I was so happy when I finally found that, when I finally got that last fucking book and I could finally make level 6 drum battles. I was like, yes! I finally got a real gun. Oh, nice. 2 vehicle magazines. Thank you. Keep them coming because we need a lot of them. Before you can make vehicles, I'm sure you need, like, to get to motorcycle, I'm sure it's something daft like fucking 60 or 70 of the twats.
Yeah, likewise.
Well, start reading some vehicle magazines then. I'll have plenty spare by that point.
So if I got to do it, you got to do it.
I'll have plenty of books by that point, mate. Now I've got that perk, mate, I am not worried about books or schematics. I'll fucking fly through both now. I just need to level up again. There's 2 more. Oh, I love that perk. Fucking love that perk. I think we're about to get some more as well. Oh, 4 of them. I do love that perk. That is the most broken fucking perk in this game, I'm telling you.
What did you put them into?
7 into intellect, into the main stat. And then 2 into intellect mastery. 3 if you want to read books. So you don't have to take as many to master it. Because if you put, I'm sure if you put 3 into that perk, it gives you, basically whenever you read a book, it counts like you've read 2 books. So you've got a 50% chance of it happening. So you'll level up your skills a lot faster if you've got that perk active. It don't activate every time, but it's worth it, you know.
Fucking dog. Fuck you.
Oh, don't worry about it, mate. I almost died earlier. It's one of them little bastards.
Doberman.
It'll be a good morning when you buy something
One at first,
and get the fuck out of here.
One at first missions that arsehole Rex sent me on. He sent me to a fucking,
Hey, jerk. You need some... let's get
sent me
one
to raid
thing
a caravan
straight.
site.
You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Luckily. Oh, no, I'll still run them, mate. Once I've got a bit better equipment, mate, I don't care. I'll still run night missions. You've got to think, mate. Don't forget when I'm playing solos, mate. Yeah, I usually play on insane difficulty, and zombies can run it day as well as night time, so I'll still run night missions, mate. That won't bother me. I'll just get slightly better equipped first. You've just got to play it a bit smarter. When you're on order difficulty, you just got to remember to be a little bit more tactical. It's why I did thing earlier on when I bumped into that dog. As soon as I heard dog growling, mate, I was in a caravan. I basically backed into the caravan, and then I put a couple of spikes on floor, and then I opened the door so the dog could run in. Still bit me, obviously. You still get an attack on you, but Right, give me 2 seconds, people. Just need to mute myself.
Okay, if I die, I just needed to get my backpack out of that fucking garden. Dog's bleeding its fucking arse out anyway. It's bleeding out, okay. Just got an arrow stuck out of its fucking chest. Where's my fucking... Put my loot. I'll fucking leave it. Leave the dog alone, providing you fuck off. Come near me again, I'm gonna dick slap you on the fucking bone. Right now, I'm getting fucking hammered by something I don't even know what the fuck it is. What is it? Oh, it's dog again. Fuck off, you little cunt. Oh, the fuck, dog's getting stabbed. Dog's dying. That's it. Pulling me knife out, the cunt's gonna get chopped up. Bollocks for him. You can hear it crying. I like that. I like the fact that it's crying. Full digest book. I'll read that, thank you. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh yeah, you've got a big boiler suit on. Fuck off. Fuck it off. Ah, Pistol Pete and rifles. Why would he do that? Bit elephant, isn't it? Everywhere I go, so I don't know what a fucking trader is, to be fair. Do my tutorial. Fuck's sake, I don't know. Yeah, I got wooden duct tape. Fuck off. Bastard cunt. Don't meant to eat my pussy, you tramp. My backpack. Backpack. What fuel? I want fuel. All I keep finding is mechanical parts and fucking, well, them blue ones. You know what? No, I'll tell you what I've got in a minute when I get away from the zombie that's tailing me. Read quite a few books though. Quite a handful of books to be fair. I got quite a chunk actually. I got shotgun shells and everything already. Can't find trader though. I've even got a foregrip mod already. Knuckle wraps. Shotgun shells and 9mm rounds. I just looted a cop car. Ah, band-aids. Okay. So just keep all boxes locked then, yeah? I've even got the journey to settlement. Grace, I've even found oil shale already. No, I got it out of Copcar. No, I just collected it. Got a level 2 bone shiv. Moving on to level 1 at the minute. Go trade this dickhead anyway. Go trade him. Not bad on my first haul, is it? I'm at £2,589 already. Selling the wrench for 1440. Is it worth getting? Wrench level 2, 1440. I'm gonna buy one. Yeah, I'm buying it. Yes. Yeah, I found that motherfucker already. Yeah, I think I might just be opposite trader, you know, it's easier. Already got my land claim block done. Got no internet. I forgot.